Very good morning to everyone. In this lecture is WE8451 Linear Integrated Circuits and Applications. Unit 4 Special ICs. Today we are going to discuss about the topic how to generate pulse width modulation signal using 555 timer IC. So this is one of the applications of IC 555 timer. First of all, what is the IC 555 timer? So IC 555 timer is basically a monolithic IC design. It produces accurate and highly stable time delay or oscillation of frequencies. Which compared to application of operational amplifier in same area. So the 555 IC is also equally reliable and cheap in cost. So here the PWM application is one of the IC 555 applications. The timer IC is set up to work either or two or one or two or three modes. So the timer IC is to be used for temperature ranges minus 55 degree to 125 degree Celsius, and also the sink current and source current or sink current or source current is a 200 milliamps of load current in the IC 555 timer, and also the transistor to transistor logic due to the high current output and the temperature stability of 50 parts per millions per degree Celsius change in the temperature are equivalently 0.5 degrees Celsius. So the duty cycle of timer is adjustable, so it can be used for many applications. So here the one of the application is a pulse width modulation using the IC 555 timer. How to possible to generate the PWM modulations? Now we can see the what is a PWM, pulse width modulation process. It is a short for pulse width modulation. It is an important concept in modern electronics. It is generally used as a power delivered mechanism in motor control and a lighting control system. So in this PWM technique, the voltage that must be supplied to a DC motor or an LED is supplied in the form of fast switching pulses rather than the continuous analog signal. The duty cycle and the frequency of the PWM signal determine the output voltage. The duty cycle of the PWM signal describe the amount of time the pulse stay high in one cycle. It is usually represented as a percentage. Now the continuation of the above picture is a practically experimented the generation of PWM signal using the IC 555 timer. In this experimental setup, what we are measured the pulse width modulation, how to generate the modulation within a time period. So if can analyze the circuit design, if the timer high is duration for which the pulse is high in one cycle and the timer is low is the duration for which the pulse is low, then period of the pulse is T is equal to T high plus T low. So the duty cycle is equal to T high divided by total time into the 100. So the frequency of the PWM signal describe the rate at which the signal is complete one cycle. So these are the analytical expression of pulse width modulation using the IC555. Now generally the IC555, that is the discharge terminal. The discharge terminal, the transistor and mostly a capacitor is connected between the terminal and the ground. It is called discharge terminal, because when the transistor is saturated, the capacitor discharge through the transistor. When the transistor is cut off, the capacitor charge at a rate determined by the external resistor and capacitor. So a supply voltage of plus 5 volt to plus 18 volt is applied to this terminal. The 555 timer to synchronous time period of the same interval to bypass the capacitance charging and discharging in the same current and voltage level. So here the time duration of pulse is high in one cycle and same as low in one cycle. So the period of the pulse is total time of the signal T is equal to higher level of time period plus lower level of time period. So we can easily calculate to the duty cycle of the timer. So with the frequency of the pulse width modulation, it describes the rate of the duty cycle. That is a T high divided by total time into the 100, which the signal is complete for one cycle. Now let us move to the different PWM signals and different duty cycles. The above image shows different PWM signal and a different duty cycle along with the output voltage. Here we see the first image, the pulse width modulation, 0% duty cycle. So the width of the pulse is not increased in terms of voltage or current. And the second diagram, it moved to 25% duty cycle, that is a on time and off time duty cycle about the each individual cycle in the same synchronous time period in the entire infinite signal stage. And also it can be improved the 50% duty cycle and 75% duty cycle and finally 100% of duty cycle pulsed signal. So these are the width of the pulse, the instantaneous value of the frequency and time. So the width is equal to frequency into time period. The frequency also called as a 1 divided by T cycle per second, and then time period of on and off time. So the duty cycle, it can be increased or decreased, on or higher or lower. So it is very easy to generate a PWM signal using 555 timer IC. But before seeing how 555 timer is PWM signal is generated, you need to understand the astral multivibrator operation of 555 timer IC. Once you understand this, then the making small modifications, you can effortless produce a PWM signal using the IC555 timer. So the duty cycle of each individual cycle, it can be varied, depends upon the time period. So the time period is coincided with the 555 timer with the duty cycle of the amount of time the pulse stay in high level in one cycle, and how many amount of time the pulse stay in lower in one particular cycle. So it is represented as a percentage level, that is the percentage of 0 percentage, 25 percentage, 55, 75 percentage and 100 percentage. So the width of the modulation, instantaneous of the width of the modulated signal, it can be changed according to the amplitude and phase level is constant. So in this PWM mechanism modulation scheme, using this IC555 timer, so it generally used as a power deliver mechanism in motor control and lightning control systems. So the voltage that must be supplied to a DC motor or LED in supplied in form of fast switching pulses rather than continuous analog signal. So the duty cycle and the frequency of the pulse width modulation signal determine the output voltage. So the IC555 timer, it has 23 transistors and 2 diode and 16 resistor. It can terminal coming out of the IC555. So the ground terminal and the trigger terminal and the reset terminal. So it has a duty cycle of the timer is adjustable. So it can be each individual pulses. We need to adjust the time period of the sequence. So these applications are used in communication system and also error control methodologies. So this is applications of IC555 timer using the pulse width modulation process. Thank you for watching this video.